I'm telling you, Joe, I'm the best chess player. No one plays chess like I do. You're gonna see, it's gonna be huge.
Oh, please, Don, you couldn't checkmate a squirrel with a cheese sandwich. Chess is all about strategy, not, well, whatever it is you do.
Strategy? I have the best strategy. I've read books on chess, Joe. Big ones. You wouldn't believe the kind of books. Gotham Chess. Ever heard of it? Magnus Carlsen says I'm the future of the game.
Gotham Chess? Magnus Carlsen? You mean the guy who looks like he's too busy solving Rubik's Cubes in his free time? Come on, Don, you'd lose to Magnus in like 2 moves. He'd beat you so fast you wouldn't even get to say you're fired.
I'll have you know, Magnus and I are very good friends. You can ask him. He's probably watching right now, waiting for me to win. And when I do, Joe, you'll be the first to know that.
Yeah, I'll start the game while you keep talking to yourself, Don. It's a 4-dash classic move, you know, back when chess was just a simple game like when I was running for Senate.
Senate? You need a reality check, Joe. I'm about to show you how a real winner plays this game. I play a 5.
Here comes my knight. It's got a job to do, just like I do in office.
You mean your knight is just out there, doing nothing? That's kind of like your first term. Always hoping for something to happen.
Do you even know what you're doing?
I bet you heard that a lot as president.
Your moves are weak as your campaign.
I got great moves, Joe. The best moves. Incredible moves. My moves are the best in the world. No one has moves like I do.
The only right move you know is how to grab headlines.
The only thing I'm grabbing is your pawn. Your pawn. Thanks very much.
That was calculated.
The only thing you have calculated is the time for your next nap.
I'm attacking both your knights, Don, right?
I'm not afraid, as my mentor once taught me. I will have to attack.
So you're not only giving away cringe moments, you also give away knights?
Look at your King Joe. He is unprotected. I will crush him like I do to all my enemies. See this. Discover check and taking material. I learned this from Gotham Chess videos.
You'd make a great chess player now for fake news.
Fake news? Look, Joe, the only fake thing here is that you think you've got this in the bag. I'm coming back stronger than ever. Like my comeback tour, it's gonna be historic.
Oh, historic, huh? You mean like your 2020 election victory? Oh wait, that's not how it went down.
How would you know? You were probably sleeping and forgot that you were running from president.
My knight is coming in for the attack.
Is the Parkinson starting to kick in? No wonder the economy is so bad with you making decisions like this.
I am forking the queen and the rook.
Like I give a damn. First castle. Come on, take the bait.
What bait? You just made a Botez gambit right there, giving away the queen. Yeah, that's right. I also watch my favorite chess YouTubers.
You didn't watch the best, Joe. This is what Magnus taught me long time ago. Some sacrifices need to be made for a better strategy.
Thinking.
For Christ's sake, move, damn it.
I didn't see this coming.
Be thankful that you can still see. This was my trap all along.
I can still cover.
Seems like you're running out of space and time, Joe. Not only the game, but your turn miss almost over.
How come you cheated and put me in this position?
Cheated? No, Joe. This is strategy. I'm the best strategist in the world, let me tell you. No one makes strategies like I do. I'm the best. That's why I will make America great again.
Damn you.
Called it.
Always a bully pushing over people.
The best time to attack is when you are distracted.
Stop attacking my king, goddammit.
There. I end your misery, Joe. This is how a grandmaster plays. I want to thank all my supporters. You guys are the best, especially my chess mentors, Magnus Carlsen and Gotham Chess, for helping me learn how to play chess. You guys are the best. Incredible people. Some of the best people and chess players in the world.
Whatever, Don.
First golf, now chess. I always win, Joe. Next up is the White House. So, step out and let me in.
All right, I gave it to you. You bested me on this game of chess.
You were actually not bad, Joe. I had fun. I would recommend you to watch more chess content to improve. Look, have you heard of the English opening? Now it's time to learn some chess, kids. This is the beginning of the whole deal. The opening king's pawn opening, the standard opening and proceeding to develop pieces, like the knights and bishops. The opening with pawn, knight and bishop from white that Joe did was the Italian game. Very classic, like me, never gets old.
Moving on after that, we have more developing moves, which is always important. Remember to develop your pieces, that's what good chess players do. In d4, there is a threat attacking the bishop. Now Don had it covered with his knight and pawn, but which to take with? Smartly taking with the pawn being the best option, and now I push my other pawn to threaten the knight, which would make it move, and Donald decided to move forward to a 4. I moved the bishop, attacking both knights, and here goes the beginning of Don's brilliant attack. Sacrifices the knight, attacking the queen and my rook.
This sacrifice was great. One of my best moves, if I must say. The best in the world. The king took my knight. Otherwise it would take material as the rook, or worse, the queen. And here is the discover check with my pawn, taking a pawn and checking the king. Of course he moves, and I take more material with my pawn. Another pawn. Joe retakes the pawn. And now we continue developing. And in Eng5, Joe threatens to make the same pin that I did before. Of course, always opieing the best. But he is protected by the bishop. I could have castled to put my pieces in safety, but I decide to first take his bishop, which is guarding the knight in case he tries to fork.
That move didn't stop me, and I decide to go for the fork either way. And here Donald castles and sacrifices the queen beautifully, because this will lead to the trap that I fall later on that lead to a continuity of checks. I of course took the bait, and then Don proceeded to give me a beautiful check, moving the black bishop all the way down to my side of the field, and from here it starts an ongoing defenseless sequence of checks, with the bishop discover checks and with the knight as well.
With the king out on the field without protection, it was easy from now on to take the win, since there were so many threats. The mistake was when Sleepy Joe took the queen. Greed is not good. Greed is bad. And that's he ended up in this position. Continuing down the ladder with the sequence of well-executed checks, the king is trapped, and it eventually leads up to a checkmate with my rook, bishops, and pawn. Lesson here is to learn how to lure your opponent to take something so good they cannot refuse, and once they fall in your trap, you make them pay the taxes of their greediness. That's one of my strategies of always attack, not letting space to your opponent on its feet. Once they got out of a check, give another, and they'll fall under pressure as well. This attacks in chess are for ruthless people that like to end things quickly and without compassion. It takes a strong person like me to play this way, kids.
Hello folks, this game was originally played by Alexander Hoffman and Alexander Petrov in 1844. If you like this game, be sure to subscribe and like this video for more content like this.